Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdul Khalik. Intelligence, intelligence, and intelligence. One type of it or the other type of it. Intelligence is very important. Being intelligent is very important. We used to hear, we used to listen that having a very good IQ will make you succeed, will make you a very prominent person. You will be able to defeat and to outperform other people. Okay, that was an age, that was a time when the people used to believe in it. Then came another time, another age, and people thought it is the emotional intelligence which is important and which is even more important. Yes, indeed, emotional intelligence is even more important. Indeed, that's true. Then came the age of artificial intelligence. Yes, now too we are going to talk about the intelligence, but it's none of those three types of intelligence. Rather, it is motivational intelligence. Motivational intelligence. We are going to talk about upon the motivational intelligence. Like every discussion, like every talk here on this channel, I have included a very useful article on the subject, which is actually the opinion of an expert. Which is actually the opinion of an expert. It is always useful and beneficial to take the opinion of the expert. Always useful. Because the experts have done quite a lot of research work. And for that reason, whatever their findings are, these are important not only for them, for all the people. So we are going to benefit from this article on the motivational intelligence. The caption of this very beautiful article is 12 signs you have high motivational intelligence. 12 signs that you have emotional intelligence. This very useful and beneficial article has been written by Jelina Dincic. She is a well-known researcher and author there in the Western world. Have done quite a lot of commendable work on the related subjects. And as far her today's article is concerned, this too is a masterpiece. Indeed. Let's go toward the 12 signs of high motivational intelligence. First of all, she says clear goals. Set clear goals. Clear goals. Having goals, but not having just goals. Rather, having clear goals. If we don't have the clear goals, then I think that this is quite a vague situation, quite a murky situation. We will not be able to hit the target well. There is little chance of hitting the right spot, achieving the right thing, being at the right place, becoming the right sort of person. Why? Because the goals were there, but the goals were not the very clear goals. So, setting the very clear goals, I think this matters and matters a lot. This is going to be the first step, the first most important step. Set clear goals. Number two, persistence. Persistence. Why? Why? Something which is absolutely true is that it matters little how much of the work has been done in a single day, but it works a lot. How much of the consistency has been maintained throughout the years. Persistency, perseverance matters a lot. Rather, I shall say, there are plenty of people who started working with a great enthusiasm, but they quit soon. They could not continue. And those who could not continue, they failed really and they could not deliver really. They were a failure. Why? Because they were lacking persistency. So, this persistence matters and matters more than anything else. So, be persistent. Number two, Number three sign is self discipline. To be true, nothing is as important as the self discipline, because lacking self discipline mean actually lacking self control. And if at all the person is not having the self control, tell me what is going to happen with that particular person. Nothing but the destruction is going to happen with them. So it is extremely important to have the self discipline. Self discipline is very, very important indeed. Now, the number four is positive self talk. Positive self talk. Self talk and then positive self talk. First of all, do we talk to ourselves? Yes, indeed. More than anyone else, we talk with ourselves. More than all the people combined, we talk with we ourselves. Whatever we are thinking in the mind, that is the self talk. But self talk and being positive in the self talk, yes, if we are not positive in our self talk, we will be a totally negative and quite a poisonous and toxic person. And that high level of negativity will ensure that we are a failure everywhere else. We are the most unhappy and unlucky and very dissatisfied person. So we need to become positive. Once we are having a positive self talk, we will be positive with all the people, we will be positive everywhere else. So the positivity of talk is more important, the positivity of self talk is more important than anything else. Number five, the writer says adaptability. Be an adaptable person. The circumstances will keep changing, the situation will keep changing, but we need to become very adaptable. If we are not adaptable, this means the situation will change and everything else will stop, and we will be stopped. We will not be able to adjust according to the situation. We will not be able to continue our work. And what is going to be the result of that? The result will be a failure. Adaptability. Number six, celebrating small wins. Celebrating small wins. It will encourage us to perform even better, and it will encourage us to keep performing better, to keep winning more and more and more. Do not ignore. Do not ignore the small wins you have achieved. Celebrate it. It is like rewarding oneself. And once we reward ourselves for the job well done, we will continue to do that. That's a law of nature. That is something highly scientific. Celebrating small wins. Number seven, active listening. Listening, we are always listening, but we have to be active listening. Once we are listening actively, we are achieving more out of that listening. We are able to get more information, more knowledge, more wisdom, because we are active listener. We are focused listener. And the person we are listening to will be more happier with us, will like to take us as a friend. And then there is another type of listening, that is listening yourself, what is coming out of yourself. Listen to it. We will be able to protect ourselves from many losses and troubles if we are listening to ourselves properly, if we are listening to other people properly. And we will be able to find and avail many opportunities if we are listening to ourselves actively, if we are listening other people actively. Active listening. Number eight, effective communication. One of the best talented a person can ever have is the good communication skills. Communicate well. Communicate well. Communication skills. We can get the best out of the people if at all a better communicator. Learn to communicate better. Learn to communicate effectively. Number nine, recognition. If at all somebody has done something for you, or have done something really good for someone else, recognize it. Give it a due credit. Never ignore it. Never be a person who does not reward others, who does not recognize the work of others. Always recognize. Always recognize the work of others. That's a high degree of positive quality. Number 10, feedback. Feedback is very important. It helps us to improve and to grow. Feedback helps us to improve and to grow. Listen with an open mind the feedback you get. Listen with an open mind the feedback you get. Yes, feedback important. Number 11 is a collaboration. Collaboration, cooperation, cooperate other people, seek their cooperation. Without the cooperation of other people, we will not be able to reach where we want to. We will not be able to achieve what we want to. We will not be able to become what we want to. So seek the cooperation of other people and learn to cooperate with other people in the positive thoughts, positive ways. Number 12, and the last is leadership skills. Leadership skills. So, whatever we can learn out of the leadership skills, we must not fail. We must not fail to do that. Never fail to do this. Never fail to do that. Always learn leadership skills because having certain amount of leadership skills, these really matter a lot. Thank you.